Having explored all the 5 modalities of success and failure, it should be very important that we acknowledge the 2 which are the most important modalities of success. And this is the hearing as well as the sight. The element of sight should be looked at just beyond the visual input to the mind. We should understand that these 2 have been regarded as the most important because of the 2 main reasons. Firstly is how easily they get access to the mind. Everything that we see and hear has got great access to the mind compared to the rest. And in addition to how easily they access the mind, another element or aspect of why they've been regarded as the most important should be how persistent their impacts are on the mind. To begin with the element of sight, whatever visual input is to the mind easily accesses the mind and also leaves very impactful and persistent impacts. That is to say, whatever our eyes get exposed to easily accesses the mind, and in addition to the access of the mind, they greatly influence the mind in ways that are sometimes permanent. You can agree and relate also that you find that as you sleep, you may be able to recall the scenes and the scenarios which you got your eyes exposed to during the day. Wherever you traveled in, you are able to picture out the scenarios which occurred. That is something that's just impacting how influential this modality of sight can be. That's why it's very important to always expose our eyes to content that is in great alignment with our goals. And coming to an element of hearing, it should be looked at also in conjunction with listening, as simply the adoption of the audio inputs that are coming from the surrounding. This is actually the external influence which we can have from whatever audio that we listen to. That is to say, it is another modality which has got a very great and easy access to the mind. That is to say also that the quality of whatever we hear or whatever we allow to get into our ears to access our mind has got an impact on how the mind operates. That is to say, regarding a high quality of what we get our eyes exposed to and high quality of what we get our ears exposed to is going to have a very great impact that is positive on how the mind operates when it regards to success. Reaching this far, dear viewer, you now qualify to explore further in how the mind actually operates in execution of success. And that is the main gist of this.